Good morning, everyone. My name is Natasha Balqis from class 22F, and today we are diving into a critical case study for our business ethics course. We'll be looking at the Scoot Airlines embezzlement case, a situation where personal pressure met with systemic failure, leading to a major breach of trust. So, let's look at what is Scoot. Scoot is an airline that is founded in 2011 by the Singapore Airlines Group, and it was designed to capture the budget travel market while maintaining the high standards of its parent company, Singapore Airlines. They've built a unique identity around Scootitude, a mix of quirkiness and reliability. As an international business student, I find their ability to leverage Singapore Airlines' premium reputation to serve over 70 destinations truly fascinating. So let's see what's the major ethical issue here. Between 2023 and 2025, that quirky and unique reputation was tested. According to a report from The Star, senior cabin crew member Luqman Hakim Shafawi exploited a loophole in the manual reconciliation system. It started when he lost 2 cash bags. Fearing disciplinary action, he began pocketing those cash bags from subsequent food and beverage sales to cover the loss. Over 21 months and 366 separate flights, he embezzled approximately 40,000 Singaporean dollars. This highlights a massive breakdown in professional integrity and internal oversight. So let's look at deontology. If we look at this through deontology, we focus on duty. As a complex leader, Luqman had a fiduciary duty, the highest standard of care, and to protect the company's assets. By embezzling funds, he violated the categorical imperative, which is the unconditional requirement to act honestly. Regardless of his personal financial pressure, the morals law states that one should not steal, making his actions a fundamental ethical breach. Now, let's look at the consequences through utilitarianism theory that seeks the greatest good for the greatest number. But here, we see a net negative outcome. While Luqman had a short-term financial gain, the long-term results were damaging for everyone. A 7-month prison sentence for him, significant legal costs for the state, and a permanent loss of resources for the airline that could have been invested in safety or better services. In social science, the stakeholder theory shows us that this theft didn't just affect the bank account of the airline. It tarnished Scoot's reputation and damaged the psychological contract, which is an unwritten trust between an employee and the organization. When a leader breaks its trust, it lowers the morale of the entire workforce. So, how do we relate this to ethical concepts? First, we look at corporate governance. An efficient system should prevent such misappropriation, but here, the 20-month gap proves that there were serious loopholes. Furthermore, transparency with auditors is an ethical imperative. As the CEO of AirlineRatings.com mentions, when airlines aren't transparent, auditors can't give an accurate safety rating. This denies the traveling public, our most important stakeholders, the information they need to make safe travel decisions. So how about for roles and responsibilities? To fix this, we must redefine responsibilities. Senior leadership must be completely honest with their auditors, and an internal audit team should perform unannounced spot checks. Most importantly, junior crew members must be empowered to uphold their fiduciary duty using anonymous reporting channels, ensuring hierarchy doesn't get in the way of integrity. How about monitoring and enforcement? Well, by strengthening our monitoring, we achieve 3 great things. we become more transparent with the public, we ensure assets are protected, and most importantly, we preserve the trust of our stakeholders. This ensures that a local operational failure doesn't turn into a global brand crisis. Conclusion: as an international business major, this case has taught me that international trust is an airline's most valuable asset. The implementation of data-driven systems of integrity is essential for any firm operating across borders. By ensuring accountability today, we protect the global reputation of the Singapore Airlines family for tomorrow. Thank you.